All right, what's up? How are we doing? So we're gonna squeeze in this seed. This is the weekly async from Bagel's Discord. This is standard start. With a random weapon. And I threw Bagel's Discord link in the chat. Just in case anybody wants it, you can get in on this good action. We have the mentor tournament starting up this week, actually. The qualifying, the placement seeds are over. And the races or tournament will start this week. 6 rounds of Swiss. I found out today that I am not in it. Apparently, my times were too good on the placement seeds, so I will not be in that, but I am going to be in. I just signed up for there's a Kabuki tournament that starts in a couple of weeks, week and a half. And then there's co-op cross keys, which starts up around the same time that I think Emok and I are going to do. Hopefully we can get our auto tracking working for that. But for tonight, we're just going to do this standard seed, and we'll see how we do. We'll compare it to the rest of the times that have been submitted. Usually he posts these on Mondays, so we'll be getting this in last minute, but it's fine. Alright, let's give it a go. Should be all set. Looks good. Alright. Kick it off here. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that's not awful to get right away. Could do a map check here, but I won't. I will. Alright, so bad pendants, Eastern, and Para Red Crystal Desert. Bow start, okay. Bow start's pretty good. I'm already thinking Eastern. Well, Eastern's a pendant, so I don't know. Yeah, with Eastern a pendant, I mean, it might be worth heading over. We'll see what we get. We'll at least do through Cac Village, most likely. Yeah, I'm a little bummed that I'm not in the Mentor tournament, but it is what it is. It's kind of a compliment, I guess. At least that's how I'm choosing to take it. Take that magic, too. Just an arrow refill as well. But, no, I mean, the Mentor tournament is some of the most fun I've had playing Rando. And I learned a good amount from Scats, who was basically the only mentor I had. He took me to the Gold Sword bracket last year. Then I lost in a best of 3. Came down to game 3. And I was a couple minutes behind Centroid. It's 4-2 in the Swiss. So all things considered, not too bad. And like I said, I learned so much, and I'm still learning from a lot of the people that are mentors. Just like small optimizations, how to better clear rooms, some minor glitches that will help, I hope. Like, there's still some I need to work on. Number one of which is using Cane of Samaria block on the Ganon fight. Most useful with Tempered Sword or Master Sword. Gold Sword, it doesn't really matter. But there's always something to learn. But I did, in Bagel's Discord, I did throw out any help I can give. Oh. Any help I can give to anybody that wants it, I will be happy to do it. I don't know how much help I'll be, but I'll do my best. I hate when that's the map. I really can't stand it. It's the only chest that's like out of the way. So when it has the map, it's like, well, you could have skipped it. But obviously you're not going to skip it because you're not coming back here ever. Oh, really? Okay. No bombs yet. I should kill. I don't think these guys are in the bomb pack, but... No. Alright. So I'll have to come back with a glove. Alright, 545. Without checking the 3 in the back. Okay. So when we get glove and bombs, we can go back and check that. I kind of need money, so we'll take it. Not that bad. Don't need money that bad that I'm gonna pick up single rupees. And is that Cane of Samaria? Yes, it is. Okay. So we're doing Aga. That's confirmed. There's only one pendant in the Dark World. And at least 2 of the dungeons require Samaria, so that's hard required Aga. And it's good that we know where it is. Okay. A little worried about the lack of bombs. I don't even have boots to get some. I'm gonna check the well first. Bombos is good, I guess. There we go. There we go. Okay. Good job checking here first. My thought was we can get money and go buy bombs. Because we would have had, we would have found enough money to get to 50 and go buy them. We weren't guaranteed to find money in here because all the money's locked behind bombs. Ooh, that's really good. That's not bad either. Oh, we would have had bombs here too. Okay. So either way, we would have been fine. Alright, we have merchant money. We're looking good. Alright, we got half our money back from the merchant. Some kind of pyramid scheme. We pay him, he pays us. So what do we have? Blue mail. Eastern is looking really, really tempting. But it's a pendant, so I don't know. Just stole the sick kid's allowance. Been saving up. And we raided the tavern's cash register. We're kind of not a good person, huh? Stealing money from sick kids and local businesses. We are not gonna YOLO, and we're gonna get punished for it. Watch. Alright. I know where that 300 is if we need it. I'm gonna do South Shore. At least do the dam and mini Moldone first before we do Eastern. Did I put off Agina some more? Agina has punished me the last couple of seeds I've run. Yo, what's up, Bill? How are you? I'm doing okay. Given this is Bagel's Async. The standard Async. Getting it in before he changes it up tomorrow. How are you doing? I have to beat you in Emok? I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm trying. Yeah, this is always fun. This is so much fun when I did it last year. Um, have you decided who you want to ask to be your mentor? Or have you not gotten that far yet? Oh, you missed. Just set up the three. Who are you going against week 1? Wonder if it's anybody I know. I haven't looked at the pairings. I got asked not to play. Alright, I guess I gotta go do Eastern now. Alright, I'm not gonna want to get that race game money since we got the other 300. Bradlock. Yeah, I've seen him in and around some of the Kaz Boots stuff. And some other races, so it should be good. It is a little different with somebody kind of talking you through some stuff. That took me a little bit to kind of get used to. What's our green pendant? Pod! Green pendant pod. Nice glove. That's one piece of the puzzle. One piece of the Dark World puzzle in the books. Alright, Pendant Eastern, what do we got? What do you got for me? Actually, Bill, I think there was a ping for a race in, like, soon. Because I thought I saw it right when I started my stream. I think it was, like, open a shirt. I think Panda was trying to put something together. Which I think is... Open a shirt's the week 1 mode, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to remember what the rules doc said. I think it was open assured week 1. Maybe standard assured week 2. And then 3 and 4 I think was open random, and 5 and 6 was Kaz Boots. Book. Okay. So we only have one item left in here. Hopefully it's here. It is. Okay. So that book is interesting. Like I said, actually, before we do that, we got the glove. Quick back of escape check, and then we'll go to, then we'll go to desert. So there's just 3 items here. A sword. How about that? Good job coming back here. Alright, so there's a chance, I guess, that we are boots locked out of desert. But given that that's really all we have, what's our sun prize? $5. Eh. I have a feeling something has to be in here, right? Almost assuredly. In one of the 4 items over here has to be something good. That's not bad. I mean, it doesn't progress, but that's pretty good. We'll take it. Never turn it down, silvers. But we need some kind of progression. Flippers, mirror would work. Lamp. Actually, I don't know if mirror does anything. I don't think mirror does anything at this point. Boots would give us something. Okay, so it's lamp. That's fine. That gets us onto Death Mountain. Alright. Just curious as to which key it was. I mean, I could theoretically steal the small key. I don't like to steal that key, but I think I will. If it gets us access to the right side. Might be worth. If it gets us something good. I don't like doing this though. It feels weird. I don't usually do it. But if, like, the hammer or something is over here and it's locked by boots, if we find something, it'll tell us, hopefully tell us a little something about the seed. Because whatever we get is going to be locked by boots. And I don't think I'm going to go back for the big chest. Because it's not in logic anyways. And there's a chance that it's a dungeon item and we don't even need to do it. Yeah, that we knew had to be there. In one of them anyways, one of the checks. Alright. Not worth. That's fine. Although, I guess the bomb refill's not awful. I only added 1 or 2 bombs, I think. Excuse me. The little used Desert East entrance. Alright, we're saving and quitting out of here. Fine, whatever. So we gotta go to Death Mountain. We have access to most of the light world checks. And our only other option is Zora, which I don't want to do right now, so we're going up there. There's, what, 2, 7... There's 10 checks we can get. Plus we unlock the save quit point up on Death Mountain, so we can get back there easily. So we are one item away from being able to clear Aga Tower and go get Samaria, but Samaria doesn't help us a great deal yet. Not until we have Dark World access. Although I guess it's possible that beating Aga is our Dark World access. That feeling when your last 3 checks are bombs. Alright, so we can peek at this. We can't get it. It's junk anyways. Alright, that can also, I guess, stay there. Alright, let's see what's over here. Paradox Cave, 7 whole items, plus Spiral Cave. And we can peek at the floating island. Alright, I don't hate half magic. Like silvers, I'm never gonna turn it down. There's myths. Alright, that is Aga access. Never mind. Well, actually, I shouldn't say never mind. We still need a pearl. But that gets us over to Hera, which is also a pendant. And I guess we can check. We can get Ether Tablet too, so maybe we do that first and then come back. Alright, Bloomerang is gonna stay there, I think. Nice. Do I want to just do Aga? I don't even know. I mean, I have to do Aga, so I probably should. But I don't have boots to... Oh, never mind. Okay, let's... Since we're up here... Forget the second item for now. So what I want to do... let me think about this. So I want to do Spiral Cave, then reclimb and open up the Death Mountain, the Turtle Rock entrance. Or the portal, I should say. Okay. So it's a better chance now of being able to open up TR. So if we can get this open, as long as it's not Quake. Bombos Aretha? Bombos Aretha? It's Quake. Okay. Womp womp. Hold on. So Skullwoods is our 5/6. Okay. Okay. We can beat Pod, actually. Why is it that the pendant dungeons are beatable? We have pet access. That's unbelievable. Alright, that's good. Fine. Okay. So, where do we want to go? We can beat Thieves. And it's a crystal, so probably there. Like I said, I'm not in a huge rush. Once we get boots, I should probably just rush Aga, but until we get boots, there's not really a reason to. In my opinion, anyways. That'll just mean that once we get boots, we can get it, but I also don't really want to trigger Light World 2 until I have to. Okay. That changes things a little bit. Yeah, let's do this. Fine. So we can knock out Thieves and Skullwoods right now. Let's do this. We'll get Sea House after. Alright, so what do we need? Let's see. Boots for desert. Mirror and flippers for swamp. Skullwoods is no. We can beat it. We can beat Thieves. Ice is flippers. Mire is flute. And TR is Ice Rod. Wait. And Samaria, obviously, but we know where Samaria is. We need boots for that. So it's not a super long list, but it's long enough. Thanks. So flute, flippers, mirror, boots, ice rod, I think, is what we need. I don't know boots. I'm trying to dash there. Whoops. I'm so used to... most of what I've played recently has been boots modes, so not having boots has kind of thrown me off a little bit. That didn't give me the magic. Not that I need it, I guess. Not that I need it. Okay. Okay. So we do not have to check the big chest, because we can't. Small key is in that big chest. Blind cannot have a small key. It was a little sloppy, but we salvaged. Alright. So... we're Quake and Boots away from being able to beat TR. Okay. What is up? Ruin Rizard Phoenix, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. How was the rest of your cross-key seed? So when I left, I think you were Swamp Small for Go, so... hopefully it wasn't too much of a slog to find it. Oops. Perfect. Don't need to worry about that. Let's go beat Skullwoods. Yeah, so... let's see... go mode on Laser Bridge. Ooh. That's rough. So last location, Meyer in TR. Woof. Thanks, game. Yeah, I thought the meme was flippers on Laser Bridge, but is it just go mode on Laser Bridge? I thought Deimos was making a thing about flippers at one point, but... for your channel? Alright. I mostly pay attention to these things. So just get you caught up on this. This was a just standard start random weapon, which happened to be the bow. So good for us. That's good. I'm glad. Told you weren't going to have trouble, man. It had a good feeling. Yeah, just get you caught up on this. This is standard start, random weapon. We got the bow. Samaria is on Lumberjack Ledge, so we're going to need to do Aga. I'm just waiting for boots before we do it. Yeah, bow start's not bad. It's as long as it's not a bomb start, I'm okay. Bomb start, I need some work. But yeah, a friend of mine, rando teammate, Limp Bagel, he has on his Discord, he does a weekly live race on like Tuesdays or Wednesdays, and an async that you can kind of do whenever, which is what this is. And the purpose of his Discord is to get people funneled into the Mentor Tournament, which starts this week. So we've been kind of doing a lot of the modes that the Mentor Tournament will feature. So this week is standard. I applied, and I was told today when the pairings locked that my times for the placement seeds were too good. So on the one hand, I don't get to race, which I'm sad, but on the other hand, they told me the reason is because I was too good. Yeah, I skilled out, overqualified, whatever you want to call it. So I said, yeah, if you need extra mentors, I could probably do that. Otherwise, I'll try to do some comms and or tracking for any of the restreams. But the good news is it gives me a little bit of extra time where I can... There's a Kabuki tournament that's starting up in like a week and a half that I am going to join. There's one item. And then there's a co-op cross keys tournament that's happening around the same time. So I'll be in those two things. And we'll see how those go. So, a little bittersweet that I'm not in the Mentor Tournament, but what can you do? I need to start getting better at cross keys and Kabuki. Yeah, it's only going to be 2, which is still a little thin, but it's if I get into the Mentor Tournament, I wasn't going to do the Kabuki. That was kind of where I drew the line. So it's just going to be Kabuki and... Alright. What do we want to do now? Smith chain, I guess? I eventually have to work my way over to pod. Yeah, 2's not bad. It's still a lot, but it's probably manageable. It's like 1 race a week. I guess 2 races a week once it gets going. But the Kabuki is double elimination, so there's a chance that I'm out in 2 weeks. Same with the co-op cross keys, actually, so I could be completely done with tournaments in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, however long. But we'll see. I was looking at the field for the Kabuki tournament, and it is loaded with really good players, so we'll see how it goes. I don't want to grab the Smith, I don't think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but I was just looking at it and I was like, oh my god, there's no bad players in there. I'm a glutton for punishment, Bill. I don't know if you know that about me yet. If you don't know, now you know. I guess to do Hype Cave, and then we should probably go over to Pod. Oh, that's right. I forgot you did League. I forgot about that. Come on. There we go. Pot sanity, enemizer, door sanity, key sanity. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, no worries, Phoenix. I appreciate you popping in at all, so... all good. Alright, Pyramid Ledge. Nope. Yeah, what's up, Emok? Oh, you rolled this seed? Really? If I had known that... No, I'm kidding. How are you doing, Emok? I don't hate this so far, actually. It's not too bad. It wasn't a bomb start, so I'm okay with it. Blame Emok either way. Yeah. Yeah, you roll enough siege, you're gonna roll a few doozies here and there. It is what it is. So I didn't love that the Moon Pearl not only gave me Dark World access, it gave me pet access, which I haven't read yet. And I've been in both other pendant dungeons already. I got all 3 items out of Eastern, and then I got the Pearl out of Hera and left immediately. So there's still another item there, but I have pet access, which is awesome. And then Samaria being on Lumberjack, I'm like, alright, well, that's good too. Bow locked. Hard to overthink when you don't think at all, man. That's where I'm at. Yep, print the t-shirts, let's go. Yeah, we did. We did. Listen, part of me is kind of bummed about it, because that was really fun when we did it last year, but the other part of me is like, well... they're saying we can't play because we had too good of times, then it's hard to get too upset about that. Let's do this now, I guess. Just in case the big key's vanilla. Because why wouldn't it be at this point? Nope, but that's a good item to get. That's Ice Palace beatable. I am gonna keep digging here, though. Why did I do that? I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I threw times up in Bagel's one of Bagel's channels. I'm still kind of pissed about that open seed. Like, I usually end up checking. That was dumb. Usually end up checking. Ooh, just made it. Usually end up checking. What am I trying to say? Eastern Palace big chest. And if I had actually checked it, I would have been down in like around 120 probably. I spent so long looking for a sword. I need to throw my VODs up on YouTube. I haven't done that yet. The other cane. There's our big key. Alright. Yeah, I forget the... I don't even know what the real time was. Is this a key? I guess it is, but... Yeah, we can just do this. I'll have to go back and look and see... I kind of want a Death Warp out of here unless we get the mirror. That was dumb. Alright, incoming map. Right here. How did I know? I feel like there's... When you have one item left, and it's either Helma or Big Chest, I feel like it's always on Helma. Honestly, actually, it might be faster just to walk out of here. Yeah, I'll have to see where I was when... I had a chance for go mode. Because I'd be willing to bet I would have been somewhere in like the 120-ish time frame. Because I did... I'm trying to think. I know I did 5 dungeons swordless. I think it was... Eastern Pod... Hera, Thieves, and Ice, I want to say. I forget. I'd have to go back and see which ones I did. But 5 dungeons swordless. I finally got a sword, I think out of like Hype Cave or something. And then I climbed GT with Fighter Sword. And then spent a bunch of time looking for a sword. I think there were 2 swords in TR, maybe? I honestly don't remember. But I thought somebody said there was, like, Lava Chest and... Trinex or something had swords. Let's try this, actually. Get fancy. 2 and T. I thought so. I thought so because I was like, I didn't beat any of the pendant dungeons. Wow. I'm glad I stayed here. Okay. So. Huh. How do I want to do this now? Yeah, nice boots indeed. So I guess I gotta rush Aga now so I can get Samaria. Then I can go to Ice. I mean, I could do Desert too. But whatever. This is fine. I gotta do it anyways. Oh. Ad break's gonna be playing for my Aga clan. That's pretty good. Okay, so realistically, what do we still need? Flute. Oh. Flute and mirror? Is that... and Quake. Right? Flute, mirror, and Quake after we get Samaria? That's not too bad, actually. This hasn't been a bad Aga Tower so far. And I get 1.0'd. Lovely. I say it's been a good tower, and then that happens. Yes, thank you, Emok. Absolutely 1.0'd. Insult to injury. Injury to injury. That all around. One blue balls. 2. Three. Four. Alright. And actually, with Samara... Oh, no, we need Quake. We need Quake. So... We have boots checks we can do here, too. Knock these out really quick. Grab Samara, and then start beating some dungeons. Yeah, so Flute, Mirror, Quake, I think is what we need. Beating Desert opens up Red Bomb, so maybe we do that first. And we can do Red Bomb. Actually, we don't have the mirror, so it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, let's beat Desert, I guess. Actually, no, let's beat Ice. I lied. We can do some flippers checks as well. Should have gone the other way. Should have gone from the north. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so Mirror gets us into Swamp. Quake gets us into TR. Flute and potentially Quake get us into Mire. And that's what we need access to. That's what we need access to. Okay. That's fine. Silver and gold should be all set up for the rest of the game. Okay. Alright, so we'll do Ice. Then we'll do Desert. Then we'll do Big Bomb into Catfish. And then, I don't know, Mirror with Smith Chain, I guess. I think that's a pretty good order of operations there. Before we do Mirror the Smith chain, we should probably read Ped just in case. Because at this point, any of the 3 things we need can be on Ped. But we can continue to beat Crystal Dungeons. We're gonna do it. Oh, I knew that was too far. That looks good. Alright, item number 1. Junk. Okay, that's good. Number 2. Can we get lucky and end up skipping iced tea? That'd be kind of cool. No, not yet. Well, we might as well check it since we got that key. Coming back here would be a pain. Okay. So big chest and boss. That's what we got left. Boss it is. Auto sort should make this super easy. Super easy. Okay, so it was not absolutely nothing in here, but it's done. Yeah, I thought I saw he posted. I thought I saw he posted it, that the update went through today. What was the bug? I haven't really played around with it too much. Goaltending kill, yeah. I like to call it like the timeout kill. You just put him in the corner, let him think about what he did. Cross keys, put Eastern in accessible spot. Oh, it doesn't let you do Eastern Swordless? That's interesting. Or, I guess the tracker doesn't think you can do Eastern Swordless. Interesting. So this will be small key. I stole the small key from the back. I don't usually do, but I did in this seed. Nice. So Landmo is holding the other item. Something with the killer rooms? Okay. I mean, Muffins is infinitely better at this stuff than I am, so I'm going to assume that it's not just a simple fix. Or, you know, maybe it's a simple fix and just didn't think of it. I have no idea. That's a nice, kind fairy pickup. Yeah, so unless this is one of the 3 items we need, we'll do Big Bomb into Catfish, and then we'll read Ped and do Mirrorless Smith Chain. Oh, I missed it. Alright, forget it. I shift... Wait. Did I already get both items? Maybe I did. Oh, it was the lamp. That's right. That's right. I already had this. I already had both items, so that was kind of stupid of me to. Actually, no. That's not true. I had to do it the way I did it. Okay, so Big Bomb. That's what we wanted. Because then, yeah, I needed to get the small key off the torch to get through the back. I needed the big key to get to the boss, and I needed to beat the boss. So, had to do it that way. And we're down to not a lot of checks. Run. Walk. Alright, thanks, Emok. Appreciate it. Sure, we'll talk soon. Worst case... Actually, I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be around for the Kaz Boots tomorrow. I'm going to try. Well, that sucks. Alright. Well, I don't have mirror, so I can't check together with this, but if I don't do this now, I'm never going to do it, so I kind of have to do it. Yeah, I am down for Kabuki 100%. I need to get better. Oh, the cross keys is due by this weekend? Okay. We'll find time to get that done as well. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I gotta see what my week looks like and what your week looks like. That sucks. All right. Damn it. What have we checked? We have a bunch of one-off checks that all look terrible. Yeah, sounds good, Emok. Have a good night. We beat Pod for this green pendant. We should go turn that in and hope. Then we can do what I said. We can read Ped and do all that crap. But I don't want to leave this hanging too long. It's Quake for TR, so let's go do TR. Just putting off Mirrorless Smith Chain as long as we can. So Pod had flippers in the big key chest. It had boots on the boss. And then the green pendant turn in was Quake to get into TR. So that's 3. Geronimo! That is 3 items out of Pendant Pod. And Phoenix, if you're still here, the mantra, as always, believe in Pod. Alright, so we've opened this already. Whoop. Nice. How did that not... How did none of those sword swings hit him? I don't know. After this, we should go do... what's it called? Spike Cave. It's far not my least favorite check in the entire game, but we're up here. We should probably just do it. But it depends on what we find here. If we, I mean, actually, I guess we'd probably have to find both. We'd have to be in go mode for me not to do it, I think, at this point. Because otherwise, I don't know when I would come up here. Ah! Forgot I didn't have mirror. I should have gone the other way first, but that's okay. It's okay. We make it do. With half magic, it's not too bad. That's pretty bad. Okay. That's actually not too bad. I was going to say, that's a room I need a little practice in, but that went pretty well. So the co-op cross keys is due this weekend, so I need to do probably at least one cross key seed before we do the co-op. And fight with port forwarding. It's fine. We gotta get that co-op map tracker to work. Yeah. So if we don't get it to work, we're not gonna have a good time. Maybe we can make it work, but Well, we've already shaved like 20 minutes off our average time from when we started, so that's good. But we got to get under 2 hours co-op, I think, to have a legit chance of winning a round or two. Obviously, depending on the seed, but... oh, no mirror. Alright, that's right. Oh, God. If Emok was still here, he'd know what I was talking about, but this has the potential of mirror on Trinex, flute in Mimic Cave, which has happened once before. And that turned an open seed into like a 2.5 hour nightmare. Because when you beat TR, I mean, are you thinking you're gonna go back through TR to go to Mimic Cave? I'm not. What's up, Jabra? Boots were on Pendant Helmasaur King in Pod. I couldn't save it. Trinex always friendly. Yeah, I mean, let's hope he's friendly. Let's hope he has the flute, actually. Flute would be my preferred. Nice. Alright, so there is an item on Trinex. Nice. Way to go, you dope. I have a red potion, but I hope I don't have to use it. No boots, no mirror. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for... I have flute and mirror is what I need. I got lucky that I did pod in one go. I thought about trying for the 0 cycle, but decided against it. We'll just do the 1 cycle. Trinex down. Give me an item. Give me an item. Give me a good item, actually. Thor's Ledge we did. No, that sucked. Okay. Alright, so... we're gonna go do Spike Cave, because we're up here. And then it's Mushroom Turn-In, we gotta read Ped, and then do Mirror the Smith Chain. Those are our 3 options, and I hate them all. There it is. Of course, Spike Cave, always the worst. Okay. Alright, let's... we're gonna do fake powder since... before we turn on the mushroom, I guess. I've had a little trouble with this recently. Takes me a couple of tries sometimes. Although first try that time. Easy. That's fine. Alright, let's go read PED. I guess we can grab that. I was gonna bonk some magic off the tree before we went into the Dark World, but we'll just do it here. That's fine. Run! Oh my god, you're still chasing me. Alright, how much did Emok screw us? Nope, he didn't. Alright, very good. But if anybody doesn't know, if you bonk into this tree, full magic comes out. Which is where I was going to refill before that drop happened. Alright, mirrorless smith chain. Huzzah. Let's... Maybe we get mirror here? I mean, we're running out of places to go, so... Just as likely here. No, the other piece. Okay. That's actually good. So that precludes some spots for the mirror. So we don't have to do any of the mirror checks now, which is kind of nice. So, forget purple chest, at least for now. Mirror could definitely still be there, but I don't want to go into the Dark World and check it. So we don't need to go back to Eastern. Eastern's dead. There's still an item in Terra, but meh. I don't care that much. Of course, if it's the mirror, then I'll care a lot, but that'll be a last locate. That mirror. I mean that hopefully not the mirror. But the Hera. The item in Hera. I wanna buy some blue goo. Go back-to-back single rupees. That's fun. It's exciting. Alright, now... we can beat Meyer. I don't know if I got low enough for Spooky, but we'll find out. Medallion is Quake, so double Quake. be here. Damn. Alright. So, what are we down to? Is it really just Meyer or Hera? Is that really it? I think so. We've done all the purple chest. Meyer, Hera, purple chest. So we'll last look at purple chest. We'll do Meyer, then we'll do Hera. And if Mira's in purple chest, then GG's. I'm hoping it's just here. I'm already interested to see what the times are on this. If it's in Hera, I'm not... I feel like people will beat me. If it's not in Hera, I don't know. Oh, God, Meyer. How about that? I don't know how I feel about... I don't know how I feel about this seed just yet. My timing, anyways. On the one hand, I kind of feel good. Like the dip into pod to get boots. I wonder how many people would have left after they got the flippers. Maybe nobody. I don't know. Alright, there we go. We're gonna go. Wait, do I need the big key? No, I found the big key. What's the best way to get out of here? Oh yeah, up here. This is where I want to go. I had it. Okay, so I feel okay about it. I feel okay. We can go mode swamp, which is always good. And we'll see if we kept spooky. Well, actually, I guess if we armed it. I feel pretty good about the fact that I haven't broken it. Alright, we armed it. Good. This is the tricky one. Okay. Really? Lame. Whoop. Okay. Whatever, fine. So, yeah, just a go mode of swamp, and then into GT. So, sub 150 maybe? Depends on how friendly the GT big is. If it's friendly, we can probably 145 it. I wonder what the times are going to be, though. I am curious. And obviously we can check right after this, but... Hello, stupid. Maybe, into the dark world with you. But in Go mode, this should be pretty quick. Like, we'll see when we actually get in. We'll see how long it takes us. Alright, so getting into the dungeon proper. 134.14, we'll call it. Shouldn't be more than like 3 minutes. Hopefully. Hopefully, we'll see. So, right decision to bail out of Pod. I mean, not Pod, Hera. Hera's the one I meant. I don't think there's anything that can help. Like another bottle, maybe, but I already have a blue goo, so I should be fine with blue mail and half magic. I should be good. I hope. Ooh, we got lucky on that one, actually. Okay. So this is required. Actually, was it? Did you need the book for anything? Ether tablet wasn't anything. I don't think, could you have gotten into desert? Was there any? A lamp was in desert, so logically, no. So logically, you had to get the book out of Eastern to get in to get the lamp. But I wonder if you don't go to Eastern. I mean, you'd have to do... I mean, I guess it's logically possible. You would have to logically... Actually, I don't know. I think it might have been a logical required book in Eastern. I'd have to think about it a little more. Is there anything... Where was the flute? Loot was in TR. I don't know. I can't think about it right now. Alright, let's check one. Comes 2 through 5. Money, money, money. Some keys. It's nice. Not sure why I even checked that, but alright. Hope Room was the answer, so that was 6. That's my number. Hello. I don't know why that took so long, but... yeah, we can... I don't know about 145, but we can sub 150 this. My guess is like 147? No powder. Maybe I don't fall down. I want to save the blue goo if I can. Why do you have to hit me so hard? Oh, really? Oh, thank God that laser didn't hit me. Are you serious right now? Oh, my goodness. So bad. So bad on the timing. Okay. No! Oh! Oh, it's so bad. Half heart. This is dumb. I should use the potion. Thank you. Ay, ay, ay. That was pretty bad. Yeah, I threw it too far down, I guess. Yeah, I hear you. It's it's just kind of a frustrating, unforced error of sorts. Ah, just a single. I think that's only a double, because I think two of them hit at the same time. Yeah, alright. So 1, 2, 2, 1. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. With rando, like, something's gonna go wrong. How you react to it is part of the deal. But it took me a long time to realize that, so I get it. I think that's 6, but I want to hit him once or twice more just in case. Nice. Way to run into the fire bat, you moron. Okay. Got the double and the torch glitch, that's really good. Not that I needed the torch glitch apparently, but that's not bad. He's sub 147. That was kind of trolly. Just the last locate on... Oh, Flute was on TR. Flute was in... Flute was on Hammer Pegs. Phoenix, Bill, thank you for the GGs. Appreciate it. Alright, let's see. You think that's good for first? I don't know, let's see. Let's put the time in. So is that 146.40? Comment. Something stupid. Whatever. What might I check? 154. I'll throw the VOD up after. Yeah, that is first right now. Emok was second with a 149.05, so that's, what, 2.5 minutes? Bill, third place, nice. 158, sub 2, GG's. Sub 2 on this one's not bad. It's really not that bad. It's just a question of how quickly do you do TR. TR had I think it was three required items from it. I mean, not tier, pod. Sorry, pod. I am saying the wrong dungeon. How fast do you go to pod? Because it had flippers, it had boots. Yeah, flippers in big key chest, boots on the boss, and the green pendant turned in was quick to get you into TR. Oh, good for you. I feel like I got there a little bit later than I probably should have, but... how'd we do? Oh, didn't slow it down. Yeah, we had a lot of swords early, which was good. Yeah, I mean, if the quicker you get to pod, get the boots, you can get around the world faster, obviously. It gets you Samaria, which gets you into a bunch of things. Who else ran? Space Case 204. Walked off edge after killing Ganon. Oh no. Oh no. That's the worst. Who else? Hideout. Another seed. Atrocious plane that tilted me. Alright. That's fair. Hutch. Oh, didn't check Lumberjack until late. That's fair. But Bill, you and I had the same CR, which was kind of cool. Both 154. Emok had a 149. Space Case 151. Hideout 153. Hutch 160. Bagel. DNF. What gives? Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Emok was, I think, overselling how bad the seed was. I mean, boots were pretty... I mean, actually, the more I think about it, Samaria on ledge, required items in all three pendant dungeons, including green pendant turn-in, everything but a ped seed, honestly. So I guess that's I guess that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It was not the kindest. The more I think about it, did I have mitts the first time I was in Village of Outcasts? I don't think I did. Okay. I was thinking if I had a chance to do hammer pegs the first time I was in Village of Outcasts. Oh no, mitts were in pod. That was the other item that was in pod. So there were 4 items in pod. Because mitts were in the Dark Maze. So it was flippers, mitts, boots, and then Quake on the turn-in. So pod had all the goodies. So yeah, the quicker you get to pod on this one, the better off you're going to be. I mean, I guess I could have gone... Oh no, I didn't have... Where was Hammer? I can't remember. I don't know. Whatever. Was Hammer an escape? I didn't think it was. No, I don't think it was an escape. It was relatively late. Oh, I think it might have. Well, not relatively late. It was. I think it was in Paradox Cave because I was able to go over and do Hera to get the Moon Pearl. So I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was in Paradox. I think that was it. Okay. I think that's gonna do it for me. Let's see if we can throw a raid out to somebody here quickly. Let's see. Anyway, let's. Alright, let's raid Josh. Josh the Canuck. He's doing the race that I think Panda pinged for. It was the Open Assured race in the GoMod Podcast Discord. Let's go cheer him on and see how we're doing. Have a good night, y'all. We'll try to be back tomorrow for Kaz Boots. Otherwise, at some point this week, we'll do a Kabuki and probably a Cross Keys or two. Take care now. Have a good one.